welcome back to Lantern Creek Farm. I didn't film yesterday, but we've got a surprise. You're going to be able to tell from the thumbnail. So what is it, boo-boo? What do we got waiting for us at the farm?
Baby puppies.
We have got 7 beautiful babies at the farm. There's our girl. I hear the babies in the back. Let me see. Can y'all see them? Let's get in here. I got some treats for her. Mama's got some treats. While she's got treats, we're going to look at the babies. She keeps swallowing the hay out of the spot. Look at the little precious things. Oh my goodness. Looky there. There's Mama checking them out. Is that your babies? Let's fix this hay.
Oh, he's a feisty.
We fixed the straw. Who you got there?
Little male pup.
It's a little male. Andy's took one of them. He's looking at him. They look like they're all really healthy. What do you say, Mama? That's Miss Bonnie. Oh my gosh.
I think this is his little girl.
Let's see her little belly. Oh, look at that little belly.
Look at them little ears sticking straight out.
I might chop that a little bit.
Look at them little ears, y'all.
Oh my gosh. She's a good mama. She is licking the fire out of these babies.
Be clean.
Am I getting ready? Oh, there they go. And getting in there and getting mama's milk. There is 5 hawks flying over top of us right now. Look at that. I don't know if it's in camera. There's 5 of them. There's like 2 juvenile looking ones and 3 massive adults. There's one of them. Look how big. There's the other one. Look, 3 massive ones. Look at that. Those are red-tailed hawks. It's crazy. You never see that many in one spot. I thought they were eagles. They're so big. I don't know where they're at in the camera. Wow. Yo, it is a muddy mess around here. I didn't get to film much on the way over. Well, I just forgot to film. But we've had flooding. After all that snow melting off, we've had some pretty severe flooding. And so everything is wet. I didn't do a video, but we enclosed the top of the coop. Having issues with that guy right there killing chickens. He killed 8. We were locking them up every day, but then the chickens started jumping out of the top even after we clipped their wings, and so they had to be locked in that contraption. Of the new additions of the puppies, about a week ago, we got Lakin, a trio of Bantam silky crosses. We call them Banies here in Kentucky, and so that's why it took so long for it to come out. We call them Baney Silkies, but they're Bantam silky crosses. We got a hen and a rooster to go with Miss Batty. Let's check for eggs. The hen is laying. She didn't lay any eggs today, but look at them. I'll flip the camera around so you can see them. The lighting is less than ideal, so I'm having to hold the camera in a weird position. That's why it's shaky. But that rooster is gorgeous. And he is so gentle and sweet. That's Miss Batty in the middle. And then we have named him Cockburn and Lily. I think it's her name. Might be wrong. And then there's Batty. She's gotten so big, guys. Thank God we're getting a little bit of spring weather, so the eggs are finally picking up. I'm getting anywhere between like 3, 4, 5 eggs a day, which is better than the 0 we've been getting. You can't really expect much of them though when, you know, it's single digits or negative degree weather. Honestly, I'd rather them not lay in temperatures like that because that's when you get stuck egg issues and all that business. I asked a while back ago about quail feed because I don't know nothing about quail. And I started feeding game bird feed. I believe it was 14%. And they didn't do well on it at all. So what I'm doing now is crushing up whole corn and just layer pellets, just for regular chickens. And they're doing better on that than anything. I've been feeding this for about a week now, and they're not going hungry or anything like that. They seem to be full. When I was feeding the 14%, when I would go to put feed in, they would like jump out of the cage. They acted like they were starved to death. But now when I put the food in, they eat it. They get excited about it, but they don't act like they're starved. So whole corn and layer pellets. I'm probably feeding about a cup and a half of the whole corn and layer pellets to 9 chickens. This is what it looks like. If you're wondering about what grinder we use, nothing fancy. This is actually a meat grinder. We got it at Goodwill. I think we paid like $10 for it. And it works great. Just grinds the meat down. Or not meat, it grinds the grain down. As you can see, I'm only giving them enough to fill the bottom and just a little bit here. And they love it. I put this tray down here so there's less waste, and it really does catch a lot. Most of what's down there is manure. They're definitely not wasting as much feed as they were before, which I think is a plus side as well. And since I'm giving updates on animals, No Name here had babies about 10 days ago. Looky there. I've got 4 of these cuties. And for Easter babies, for babies that would be ready to sell at Easter, I've bred quite a few does. We have Miss Boise, Miss Beth, and Whimsy. Whimsy was due to have babies the same time as No Name, but she didn't take. So that's unfortunate. As you can tell, she's pretty fat right now, though. So hopefully we'll have babies in a couple weeks. I was getting ready to say a couple days, but not necessarily a couple days. Maybe a week or so. I don't know. I'll have to check the books. News and other updates as well. Miss Katie has had her first heat. She did not breed. So we're going to wait for the second heat and then try to breed her. So hopefully it's not too long. She is maybe 10 months old, 10 or 11 months old. But she's had her first heat. And so once we get through this, then we'll have a second heat. And then hopefully we can breed Koa and Katie for some working livestock guardian dogs. Also, in other updates, if you haven't watched our last couple videos on these chicks right here, I had waited a long time to put the chicks in. And unfortunately, we lost quite a few. But we've got 5 or 6. Is it 6? Or 7 chicks left, 6 or 7 maybe chicks left, and they are doing wonderful in here with the big stock adults, even in all this mud. Today's been filled with major updates of the farm. A lot's happened since the last time we filmed. As you all can tell, we've got just a lot going on. We're some busy people. You can tell that spring is springing. Hasn't sprung yet, but it's springing. I just gathered some sticks. I like gathering sticks of different sizes, lengths, widths. This is a big thick one here. And with the bark on. The rabbits love chewing on these. It's good for their teeth. Gives them something to play with. And it's free. So I don't see why not. It also keeps them from chewing on their resting pads that I have in their cages, which are wood. And some of them are plastic. So we give them sticks. As you can see, they're already going to town. You can't see but her, but they are. They're already chewing on them. There's Boise. They love them. If you have a rabbit that just likes chewing on stuff in general, if you catch them chewing on their cage or chewing the wood around their cage or chewing the plastic, I found that if you just give them something to do, you give them wood to chew on, you give them pine cones to chew on. They love pine cones. Just give them something extra to play with. You usually don't have those issues. So if I see one doing something like that and their cage is kind of empty or bland at that moment, if you just give them some sticks, they'll pay attention to them for a good while. And usually chew them down to nubs. It's good for their body, their health, their teeth. It's not going to hurt them. So, how do you all plant your pumpkins? Do you start seeds? Do you just throw them out wherever? We've not had any luck planting pumpkins. And so I took some like small gourds that we left outside all winter to rot in a bowl. And I just threw them over there, or over here. And you can see where those tires are, that black part right there. There's hay on the ground. And I'm just going to throw some straw and hay and rabbit manure on top of it. I did. We're gonna see how it does. There's a couple out here as well in a pile. Can you see that? I'm just gonna kick it around and hopefully a couple will come up in the garden. We'll see. No matter how much straw and hay we put there, she always wallers down to nothing. She thinks we got snacks. We'll have to get you some treats. Yeah. I went and got her some treats. This is, I don't know, can you all even see that? It's dried chicken and sweet potato. She was looking when I came in. There we go. Good job, Mama. She's got them all piled in. That's a sweet girl. That's it. That's all I got. That's it. Look at that one. So these babies are they full siblings?
Yes, they're full siblings.
They're full siblings to Tilly.
Yeah. Same daddy and same mommy.
Oh my gosh.
That one has a spot just like Tilly
Just
does.
like Tilly, yeah.
And it's a little girl too.
Aww.
It's just like Tilly and it's got the same. Oh, it's sticking its tongue out right there. It's just.
Mommy and his hard stuff. And she is exhausted. Look at that one. They're trying to get under there. Well, guys, I feel like it's been a full busy day. I've done a little bit of gardening and then all the chores. We had friends come over and hung out with them for a little bit. And, of course, we've seen the little babies. But, guys, I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate y'all hanging out. And hopefully we can see you on the next one. We'll see you later, guys. Bye.